This morning, after nights of violent clashes between protesters and federal immigration agents, President Trump is threatening to invoke the Insurrection Act for the first time in more than 30 years. Trump saying if the corrupt politicians of Minnesota don't obey the law and stop the professional agitators and insurrectionists from attacking the patriots of ICE, who are only trying to do their job, I will institute the Insurrection Act.
I think the president's Truth Social post spoke very loud and clear to Democrats across this country.
The Insurrection Act allows Trump to deploy U.S. troops domestically. It was last used by President Bush in 1992 during the L.A. riots. Minnesota Governor Tim Walz saying, I am making a direct appeal to the president. Let's turn the temperature down, stop this campaign of retribution. This is not who we are. Demonstrations were calmer in Minneapolis overnight after the chaos Wednesday. One family says 3 of their children, including a 6-month-old, had to be hospitalized after agents reportedly fired tear gas at their vehicle. The family says gas grenades set off the airbags, trapping them inside as gas filled the car.
Me giving my baby, having to give my baby like mouth to mouth, and people like pouring milk all over my other kids.
After bystanders helped open the doors, she says they realized their infant had stopped breathing. She says she performed CPR to revive the baby.
I thought I was dying, honestly, and the way I felt, I could imagine how my kids felt because I'm a full-blown grown adult, so I just knew that it was even worse for them.
All of this playing out more than a week after the fatal shooting of Renee Good by an immigration officer. Newly released records show Good suffered apparent gunshot wounds to the chest, forearm, and head. The state says federal authorities are blocking them from joining the investigation. Dozens of former assistant U.S. attorneys are now joining forces to push for cooperation between the feds and the state. The deputy U.S. attorney says there is no need for a civil rights investigation. Federal officials have described Good as a domestic terrorist, but her family's lawyer, who is also investigating the shooting, describes Good as a loving mother.